Hello folks, my name is Mark and this is Why I Hate the World. How you guys doing? And this is Things I Do Not Care About for December of 2016. This is the last video of 2016. Just try to get one more in there before the new year. So let's jump right into it. Let's see. Number one, Kanye West. Anything about him ever, I just don't care about. Apparently he went to the hospital for exhaustion, which a lot of people are like, speculating that that was really for drug addiction, right? And I like, exhaustion is just like a disease that only rich people can get. It's like, if you're like, if your name's Fred and you drive a bus or whatever, you're not going to the fucking hospital for exhaustion, right? You're going to work like everybody else, but no. Like Kanye West could say, I'm tired, I have to go to the hospital. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I just don't care about that guy at all. I don't know. Apparently he went to go talk to Donald Trump for some fucking reason. Who cares? Who cares? There's lots of important shit going on in the world. What else? There's PewDiePie deleted his YouTube channel. I don't know if he has yet, but I know that he made a video complaining about how he was, pissed at YouTube for changing their algorithm or some shit like that. And because he was mad because, his sort of vlog videos weren't getting more than 2 million views because they changed their algorithm. Which is like, fuck you, man. Alright? Fuck PewDiePie. I mean, that fucking guy made like $12 million last year from making YouTube videos. Dude, kiss my fucking ass, alright? Yeah, I'm really crying for you. Fuck him, dude. Who gives a shit? Man, it's like, I don't know. Anyway, that's like fucking, McDonald's complaining about that, they only sold 1 billion hamburgers this month or some shit. It's like, the fuck out of my face, man. Some other shit that happened, let's see, Dylan Roof was found guilty on all charges. Good for him. Good, I'm glad. I hope they throw the fucking book at that asshole. I hope that, if he doesn't fry in the electric chair, then they at least, lock him up and he gets butt raped every day for the next 80 years because he's a piece of shit. And he deserves to die, in my opinion, I mean, I'm not really much for the death penalty, but yeah, if you go into a church and shoot 9 people, I think you should get what's coming to you. So, some other stuff. Let's see, moving on. Lena Dunham made an abortion joke, and it pissed a lot of people off. Who cares? I don't even know who that is. She's some kind of actress or comedian or some shit. So what? It's like, who cares? When did making a bad joke become such a fucking big deal? It's like, if you make an off-color, you make a joke about something tasteless, it's like, so what? Don't laugh at it. Move on. Now it's like, no. Now you have to go ruin their fucking career over it. It's like, I don't understand people. Let's see. There was a story a little while ago about mall Santa that called a fat kid fat, which I thought was funny. So it's funny, but it's like I can't devote an entire video to that. It's like commenting on a story, and the kid went on the news and was like, I'm offended that he called me fat. Well, the kid was fat, all right? And this is, look at me, all right? I'm fucking fat. I'm chubby. I was a fat kid too, okay? I know what it feels like. But, fucking kid, learn to live with it, Live with it or go on a diet, all right? I mean, fuck, man. Don't get pissed when people tell you what you fucking are, okay? Sorry, dude. I got no sympathy for fat people. I really don't, I mean, you know what I have sympathy for? People who are just morbidly obese. Like, somebody who's fucking 400 pounds, and can't control them and needs medical intervention. I have sympathy for that guy, right? But a guy who's 50 to, 100 pounds overweight and shit and just could easily get rid of it if he just diet and exercised, I got no sympathy for your ass because I'm struggling with the same things. I know exactly what it fucking feels like. I mean, shit. Over this past year, I lost about 30 pounds and then gained some back, right? And now I'm back down again, and I'm actually still on track with it, but, with the holidays, the shit isn't easy, and that's the problem. It's it's not as easy as everybody says, and I know exactly what it feels like. And I know what it feels like to not be able to lose weight, and I actually know what it feels like to be a 10-year-old kid and have people tell you that you're fat. But at the same time, who are you going to get mad at? The person you should get mad at is yourself. But anyway, moving on from that, kids need to learn to not fucking whine and cry when it comes to shit that only they can control. What else? A bunch of white supremacist, alt-right Trump supporters got pissed because their feelings got hurt over the new Star Wars movie and have called for a boycott of it. The hashtag is hashtag dump Star Wars. That's fucking ridiculous. This was the quote that the guy wrote. Can't remember his name, but it was something like Star Wars writers rewrote and reshot Rogue One to add in anti-Trump scenes, calling him a racist. Disgusting. Which is bullshit. If you haven't seen Star Wars yet, go see it. There is no scene in there where they even allude to Donald Trump at all, let alone call him a racist. I mean, I think this whole thing was based on a fake news story, but even if it was, then these people are fucking dumb for falling for it. It's and it's not. It's bullshit. My review of the new Star Wars Rogue One movie is coming soon. Go fucking see it and ignore these assholes. Let's see, what else? Ivana Trump was harassed on an airplane by a gay man who was shouting at her your father's ruining the country and why are you on our flight and you should be flying private and stuff. That caused a big stink. Yeah, on the one hand I can see that it's she's traveling with her children, her family on a plane, just minding her own business. So leave the fuck alone. It's don't go up to fucking. That's the thing. It's not just her. It's just any rich person at all. Whenever I see celebrities and shit, I always try to not get in their business, right? Because they're just normal people. That's the thing that people forget. Celebrities are just normal fucking people who just happen to get famous for one reason or another. They're either actors or they're rich, or some people are notorious. People like Paris Hilton, or she's notorious, But still, she's just a person, right? Don't fuck up their day, okay? I mean, even if you hate them, right? Unless they're they did something deserving of your scorn, unless she was a murderer that got off or something. It's no, she's just the daughter of an asshole who ran for president and happened to win. She's not the president-elect. In fact, it looks like she's actually more sane than Donald Trump is. She's actually calling for shit for example, healthcare to cover, pregnancies and stuff like that, and that kind of thing, right? So she's actually to the left of Donald Trump. So it's if anything, you should be encouraging her to rein in her psycho father, right? So that's one thing. But even if you didn't like her, it's dude, just fucking leave her alone. On the other hand, it's what the fuck is she doing flying coach? All right, she should be in first class. She should be on her own private jet. I mean, doesn't she have a private jet? I don't know. Anyway, so that's bullshit, I guess we can end this off with some Trump crap. Let's see. Trump, of course, has been a whine crybaby. Kind of like I predicted. Please go back and watch my Trump prediction video. And has basically got himself into a little mini scandal every week with this, because he can't stay the fuck off Twitter. Let's see. Started with attacking a union leader over his bullshit carrier deal. I did a video about that. Then he got his fifis hurt when Obama said in an interview that he could have beat him. Unfortunately, the law says Obama can't run for a third term, so that didn't happen. And I personally think that's true, but, in true Trump fashion, he can't just let it go. It's it's a hypothetical thing that means nothing. An offhand comment, of course, he's got to respond because he's the thin-skinned, in chief or whatever. Let's see what else. Bill Clinton made an offhand comment saying that Trump doesn't know much, and of course Trump had to cry like a baby over that because he can't let any perceived slight go. And then he attacked Vanity Fair for a bad restaurant review. I guess they went into one of his restaurants and said it was horrible, and he couldn't let it go. It's and that just kind of makes you think, it's well, fuck, dude, when he becomes president, are they going to give him access to Twitter? I really hope not. I really hope he doesn't, because wars get started over shit like this. He already is antagonizing China, and it's starting a fucking nuclear arms race because of his comments on fucking Twitter. You know, it's please somebody in the White House, for the good of us all, just delete his fucking Twitter account. Okay, pretty please with sugar on top. God damn. Anyway, last thing, 2016 has been, you know, a lot of celebrities have died in 2016. David Bowie, Prince, a lot of other people. George Michael just died the day before Carrie Fisher died, and the day after that it was Debbie Reynolds. And, you know, that sucks. I mean, but the thing is, lots of celebrities die every year. You know, because they're just people, like we said before, and people die. I mean, shit, you know, it doesn't matter if it's Christmas, people die on Christmas. And I actually had a loss in my family over this last Christmas. It's horrible. But anyway, you know, just, that's the thing. It's like, every time a celebrity, number one, every time a celebrity dies, there's a video about it. Somebody out there makes a video and crying, boo-hoo, what's her name died, and it was horrible. And yeah, and that's just, you know, you're profiting, as far as I see from that, you're kind of profiting from their death, you know. I mean, that's kind of, you know, you're getting views from the death of a celebrity and you're making money from it, which is like bullshit, number one. Number two, most of the time, no one gives a shit about these people until they die anyway. I mean, Carrie Fisher is one thing because, well, first off, because Star Wars just came out and it's awesome, and she was actually in it, you know, like they CG'd her face at the end and stuff. Oh, that was a spoiler, by the way. But, you know, the thing about that is that, you know, I could see people were broken up over her because she was one of us, you know. She was one of the geek elite, you know, and many a young man back in the 80s and 90s had very, very vivid dreams of Carrie Fisher in the Jabba the Hutt slave outfit. So I could see that, you know, it's kind of like, you know, her dying is kind of like Leonard Nimoy dying. You know, you're kind of like, wow, that sucks, man. An icon is gone. So I can understand that, you know, but just in general, I mean, me personally, I don't really make videos about, you know, celebrities dying. I reserve them for these monthly or semi-monthly, I don't care about things videos, because I don't think it's right. You know, it's not right, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that it's something that I should really devote too much time to. It's like, I think it's enough to just kind of, you know, say your goodbyes and, you know, go watch Return of the Jedi again, right? And it'll be creepy when Star Wars 8 comes out, because I guess she already finished filming her part in that movie. So anyway, that's all I got, folks. Have a happy new year. Adios.